Good day, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is your boy Ojelimi. Um, Today is Sunday, 16th of July 2023. Quickly, okay, sir. Always sign up. First of all, let me greet my people. It's all year. It's all year. No, it's no longer a news. It's no longer a new topic. That over the years, some people have gone through a lot. We've been through political abuse. We've been through a system whereby we've been quiet, we've been reserved, we've been trying to be peaceful. People have taken advantage of us over the years, and this has happened and continue to happen till this very time. We as some people, we are great people, and those who are wise, those who are sensible, those who are reasonable, they understand that Nigeria, the part of the world where we live in Africa, Nigeria is not a country. Those who are reasonable know that Nigeria is like a union, just like you have the Great Britain. The Great Britain is not a country. The Great Britain is a union, just like you have European Union. So Europe is not a country. Europe is a union. Britain is not a country. Britain is a union. So you have England, you have Wales, you have North Ireland, you have Scotland. That's the same thing. That's the same system Nigeria is supposed to be. Though the people at the top, the powerful people, they are trying to impose this system, trying to make us believe that Nigeria is a country. It's not possible. Nigeria can never be a country. Nigeria will always be what it is, and the fact that the truth is not being accepted by the people living in the country, it will affect us more than it will affect the world. Now, that is a big case. That is a big statement from me, and it's something that needs to be handled with care. But the reason why I'm making this video this morning is not really about that. The reason is that over the years there are this group of persons, this group of people, because like I said, Nigeria is a country of countries. It's a union of countries where the Asian people were organized kingdom before the British came in and created the Portuguese and the rest of the European of today. They came in to cause conflict within us, and try to they dominate us, because especially with the Asian, I don't know about the other part of the country or the other kingdoms, because then it was just kingdoms. With the Asian kingdoms, we don't really think about war. We only think about peace, even though there's this group of another kingdom that was close to us, which is now called the Benin Kingdom today. They always like giving us stress, which we always handle in our own way. Now, before the Benin Kingdom became a kingdom, we've been in existence for a very long time. There have been a record about us, which some powerful people in the country try to delete her just because it will demolish all their claims over time that they own the Eastern Kingdom, that the Eastern Kingdom are their children. As a matter of fact, I used to feel it very bad when they made this statement, knowing fully well in your spirit that your kingdom is far, far older than this other kingdom, speaking that they own your own kingdom. Now, the issue is they didn't just stop at like propagating our history, telling us that they own us, that they are our ancestors, that they are blah blah blah. Now they went ahead to propagate the Yoruba people, the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, even across Africa. Now, a Benin man would come and tell you that we own almost the half of Africa. That's why they have this claim that and they believe that the Benin monarch is the greatest monarch in the world. Now, and as over time I've said this. If the Benin kingdom of the Benin monarch is the greatest monarch in the world, Queen Elizabeth just died. Queen Elizabeth ruled the world, where Benin kingdom is. So, but I don't want to talk about that. So what I want to say, I just came across this video about the Oni of Ife, where I think the Benin king went to visit the Oni of Ife, or the Oni of Ife went to visit, but they had a conference. I didn't take my time to check the sitting very well, because I'm not really interested on who went to visit each other. But there you find out the Oni of Ife, we are putting records straight, because it has been heard over time. When people spread lies and no one comes out to debunk that lies, it's a matter of time that lies will become true, because no one stood against the lie. And that is what happened to the Esan people over time, when the Benin people came and said, we are brothers, and we kept quiet. We only laugh over it, thinking that unity is better than putting out unnecessary fight over out there, not knowing that these people have another agenda. Even when they came to us in the time past in the history, that they want to be our friend, they want to make peace with us, and we were never at war with them. They were the one who want to conquer, and they discovered that they cannot conquer the Asians, because the Asian people, we are spirits. So they came with another strategy. They want to make peace. I was okay with it, no problem. We are always at peace with everybody, but not knowing that they have something else in mind, but which also backfired them. But we are living in an era where not only the powerful rules, just for you to become a puppet to the people at the top. At the end of the day, you yourself will become powerful. So they claim to own everywhere. The Biafra land, they say they own Biafra, they own the Yoruba, they own the Hausa, they own everybody. And now the Oni of Ife sat their king down like a small baby, small puppy, and let him know that what you guys are claiming are false. Even you, the king of the Benin, you are our son. Yeah, you are our son. So we sent your ancestor to that area to go and rule there. So in other words, the Ife created what we now call the Benin of today. There was nothing like Benin. There was just people who left the Esan land, who migrated from the Esan land to a particular land, who joined other people who also came from another place to reside in that particular land called Benin today. So some people left, some of our Esan brothers and sisters they left the Esa land to that particular place today called Benin with other people from different kingdoms. So they all situated there until there were always conflict within them, because now you have people from different kingdoms who is going to rule. So this conflict was always there until the Ife involved and took over. That is where you have the modern day Benin. They created the Benin because there was nothing like Benin, because that kingdom was never a balanced kingdom before then, because nobody was willing to at the time. They said, okay, let's have a agreement that you rule, your tribe rule, after your tribe my rule, just like that. But no, Africa with power, it still didn't stand. Those there was still a conflict until they started fighting each other before the Yorubas sent their son to come and take over the kingdom. And today now they want to tell you that they trace the history, instead of them to agree that the Yoruba created Benin. Now they are now saying that they are the one that sent a king to the Yoruba land to go and rule Yoruba land. That, it doesn't make sense. Now, that is stupidity. So when I came across this video, I said, let me share it, because those little bad elements from the Benin kingdom that are propagating other people's history, spreading what they don't know, unlearned group of persons, they would listen. Most of the time their king is quiet, because their king is knows that these people are leading him to trouble. They're going to land him in a very big trouble one day. So they just keep running their mouth. And today, even why I don't feel it so bad, because most of the people in that Benin that claim to be we are Benin, when you run their background, you discover they are not even Benin. Most of them are from Delta, from Esan, from just because they've been there, their father were born there, but they don't know where their great grandfather came from. So it's quite unfortunate. Watch the video for yourself.
A very common ancestral issue. On this note, I want to present a gift from House of Oduduwa to you, for us to remember our ancestor, our common ancestor, Oromiyan, who was a prince in Ife, went to Benin Kingdom to be the first king in Benin, came back to Ife to be the sixth Oni of Ife, and they started having offspring. And to the glory of God, we are the offspring of our ancestors. We have never recorded in history the hunter that he was then, because he was the greatest hunter ever recorded in history. And by virtue of that, we want to present this spiritual gift to you that actually connotes our ancestral background. King Oromiyan, that became king in Benin, became king in Oyo, became king also in Ife.